What's happening, everybody? I'm Steve, and welcome back to Junk Drummer TV, where I give my initial reactions, my hot takes, and my analysis of the drummers of today and yesterday, and maybe tomorrow if I stick around that long. I am a professional drum teacher and a gigging musician, and I have been for the last 20 years. So today we're going to get a little silly. In my first 5 episodes, I've been doing some straight lace analysis and reaction videos with Neil Peart and Carter Beauford, and please check those out. But today we're going to get wacky. This video keeps coming up in my feed, and like Jimmy Fallon's super annoying, which is why I haven't watched it yet. But what this is Chad Smith of the Red Hot Chili Peppers doing a drum off with Will Ferrell. So it's been a long-standing joke in the drummer community that Will Ferrell looks just like Chad Smith, and I guess they've kind of embraced it and got silly with it. So I mean, there's really nothing else to talk about other than let's see what happens. Will Ferrell's making a drum face right there. I believe that's a joke, because Will Ferrell's just goddamn hilarious. So we got some Vista lights. Can't tell if that's Chad Smith. Yeah, that's Will Ferrell until he turns around. Notice that Chad Smith's Vista lights don't have the Ludwig logo on them. He's a long time endorser of Pearl. He actually used to have a signature drum set. Jimmy Fallon's so annoying. Of course, they have Kiss t-shirts on. Just don't trust a grown man who wears a backwards hat. If you're over the age of 30 and you wear a backwards hat, quit doing that.
So without further ado, let the drum off begin!
So there is like an actual history of drum offs if you're a jazz fan at all. The back in the day, jazz drummers would film drum offs, and they would do what they call like cutting heads. There's like Buddy Rich versus Gene Krupa, like Max Roach versus whoever. There's a ton of those. Oh, okay. So this isn't a drum off between Chad Smith and Will Ferrell. This is Will Ferrell being the clown that he is. And this is Questlove playing drums off to the side. So this could get something. These drums sound amazing. He's such a big hitter. You can just tell like he's got such good sound in his hands. A lot of your tone is in your hands.
Take that, funny man!
I also think Questlove played the beat to Walk This Way at the beginning of that last one. Will Ferrell's amazing.
But can baby do this?
It's such a whack count off. See, like Will Ferrell, I think his parents were band directors, and I think he plays piano. I think I've seen him play piano on SNL. I thought he might be able to play drums. That actually reminds me, if you're in a band, and every one of your band members have that one drum beat that they love to play, and when you're, getting a drink or taking a break from a rehearsal, inevitably your bass player will be in there playing that same whack-ass beat that he's always played on your drum set. That's what this kind of reminds me of. Now, here's the thing. If Questlove really wanted to, like, cut heads with Chad Smith, I think that this would be a whole lot different ball game of what we're watching right now. He looks so much like Will Ferrell. It's ridiculous.
I just blew my mind. All right.
Playing a lot of like sextuplet sticking things there, like a thing. Oh no, you can't miss the drumstick, yo! If you go for the stick trick, you can't miss the stick.
That was cute.
That was cute.
For the lukewarm chili peppers?
Oh, dad jokes. Will Ferrell's got dad jokes, and you gotta give it to him. It's almost like he's playing like a break beat. See, people forget Questlove's got crazy chops. Like if you are a Roots fan, you really just see him being the groove machine that he is. Questlove has crazy chops. Check out a record he's on called The Philadelphia Experience. It's with Christian McBride, and he kills that whole record.
Roll the credits.
They've even got the matching earring in. Oh, dude, gotta fix your microphone. So you know, this is the bottom lick that everyone does. Inevitably, he was going to do the bottom lick. He missed the stick again. Come on, man, you can't miss the stick again. Yeah, you might as well throw the other one. Here's that whack-ass count off.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, God. Oh, Will Ferrell, it's your fault that drummers now have to deal with more cowbell from the crowd. It is the drum version. Oh, my God. Is this the blue? No, it's Red Hot Chili Peppers. Okay, that's hilarious. But yeah, like that more cowbell crap, that's kind of the free bird of drummers now. Awful. Who's the new guitar player? He's making all the guitar moves of John Frusciante. It's like Jack White and John Frusciante had a kid. Well, okay, there it is. Of course Will Ferrell wins. Come on. Will Ferrell's amazing. Yeah, I needed that. I've been awfully serious around here at Junk Drummer TV for the last couple weeks. I needed to get wacky and silly. So yeah, as I was saying at the beginning of all this, there actually is a long history of, especially in the jazz music scene, of like showdowns, you know, going toe to toe with another drummer. And even, hell, they used to do that with bands. Like, what is it, like the Savoy? Seems like I've read that, like, at the Savoy back in, you know, the jazz age of New York City, jazz bands would set up on either side of the stage, and they would just try to blow each other off the stage and see who could be the most badass that night. I'm not a big fan of, you know, music as a competition, but I mean, that shit can be fun. Go check out some real drum battles. Like I said, Buddy Rich, he drum battled everybody because, of course he did, because he's Buddy Rich. But I know that like Max Roach did a bunch of that stuff. Seemed like I've maybe seen like Papa Joe Jones do it. But there is like that is a thing that used to happen a lot. I know that this kind of backfired on Chad Smith, because there's also a video on YouTube of someone calling him Will Ferrell during a drum clinic, and he goes off on that guy. I'm like, dude, you kind of brought that on yourself. So there you go, man. Junk Drummer gets silly. If you liked all that, please give me a double tap on the subscription and the notification bell. Please comment, like, and share. And remember, keep practicing until it's easy.